It's time for the handoff, Damian Barling. Damian, I feel so because of the way the schedule goes, we're only going to talk to you about Pacers and Celtics games.
Okay, it's fine with
Just
me.
FYI.
That's fine.
You're our Pacers Celtics correspondent.
Yeah, I love the series.
It's super fun. And you know what? Exactly what you said before Tuesday night's game happened.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, man, they can shoot the heck out of the ball. They can get out and run. They can make Boston uncomfortable. And they can go, of course, they can go, not that they will, go win this series. And despite the way the game turned out, I came away like, wow, all right, Damian was right.
Yeah, well, what I think more too is everything James said was 100% accurate. But what I think was to me, the real like moment of that game, it's not a moment, it's the story of the game, was the fact that prior to Jalen in the corner at the end of regulation, the score was 117-114. To me, you wake up the next day, oh, game one was 117-114. Oh, Boston won that. Like Indiana probably didn't cut out a game where they didn't score 125, 128, 130, something like that. Yeah. So the fact that they were in the position that they were to win that basketball game 117-114, which is far from a low scoring game, but it's not a crazy high scoring game either.
Right.
It was one of the more complete basketball games. I feel like I thought they worked really, really hard on the defensive end. And we kind of argued whether they were good defensively or adequate. Like, I thought they worked really hard. And sometimes the effort can go a really long way, especially when you haven't seen it a ton from them this year. They're watching game one, regardless of what happens tonight or the next three games, whether they win, lose, whatever, it just strengthens how I feel about them next year. I think the Pacers are an extremely legitimate basketball team.
Yeah, I think so too.
I still think they have an uphill battle this year. I still think Boston is the team, but they're showing signs to me of what they could be in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
moving forward.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think they're growing in the way again that I think we saw the Kings grow in the series against the Warriors, where they just kept getting better defensively.
Sure,
I think they're growing, and so this is why this experience is so valuable.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, I don't know if they're going to be
game one
number
might have
two.
been if Steph hits that one-legged shot in game one against the Kings. That's probably the equivalent of what would have happened had that shot gone in, right?
Yeah.
Like, because it was a 3-point game at the time. Steph hits that shot, and in the arena where I was standing, it was like, oh yeah, that's trash. That's a good look. Let's go Kings. Then I get home to watch, and I'm like, oh my God.
You texted
he had a look.
You texted me and you were like that the fact that that's a good look is insane.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But what that game might have been for the Pacers, like that might have been the Kings alternate universe the other night is what it looked like when Jalen shot went in.
Man, that was tough.
Yeah, first of all, he got the memo about the olive green as well.
Yeah, you messed up, dog.
I did not get the memo. You, Charlie.
Yeah, I have an olive green jacket.
Kyle,
James isn't colorblind.
You all got the memo.
Yeah, we all pulled up an olive green today.
Olive green is the look.
If Kenny shows up today in olive green, I'm going to be very upset.
He's going to show up in like a Malik Monk t-shirt or something. Oh, we coming for some next today. Oh, my man Stan Van Gundy. I hate it. My man Stan Van got to lose his vote. You see what they put out the complete ballads.
Oh, I did not see that.
Oh yeah, they out there. Oh man, it fell off my Twitter.
I'm happy that we're getting smoke on the show.
I love Stan Van.
Demonis Sabonis, third team All NBA. By the way, congratulations!
Air horns.
Yeah, we got air horns.
That's just the truth, dog.
Stan had something outrageous like T.J. McConnell or something.
What?
Like, sir,
is he what are we
doing?
Man.
For whom?
For
what?
Six. We're taking inventory of people.
For
who
six
didn't
man.
vote.
I thought you were talking about All NBA.
No. We're taking inventory of who didn't vote.
I love this. Do you want to get Stan Van on?
We went Norm Powell.
You can get a Stan Van Gundy on?
Yeah,
we done it before. Norm Powell, Bobby Portis, and T.J. McConnell was who he went with.
Norm Powell. Who else?
Bobby Portis, T.J. McConnell. That's who we went with for.
Wow.
Huh.
Bill Simmons.
That's unique.
Bill Simmons put Malik at 3.
Behind Nas and Portis?
Portis, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're taking inventory of anyone who didn't.
Bill Simmons is going to be a tougher
Kevin Pelton. Put bogey at the 6 man. Get out of
Kevin
here.
Pelton, go make exercise bikes.
Yeah, no, we're coming. No, that. No.
I think I just saw it.
Bring gas.
But well, do that too. And then Ham's boy.
What?
Bontemps.
What?
He went bogey as well.
Oh.
Had Malik it too.
What are we doing? He voted bogey 1?
He voted bogey 1. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he voted bogey 1.
For
Yep.
who? For what?
Did we figure out who gave Domantas Sabonis?
I haven't gotten that far.
That's Mark Jones.
I've
It's
zeroed
canon.
in.
It's canon in my head.
I've zeroed in on 6 man of the year. I haven't ventured far out of it. But we got 4 hours. We can go over everybody. I'm not confident Mark Jones has a vote? Question mark?
Oh.
Stephen A. Smith went Nas Reed, Norman Powell, of course.
Yeah, you got to get his LA guy in there.
Windhurst, shout out Windhurst. Well, my boy,
Malik won?
I know my boy. Oh, Wilbon. Wilbon went Norman Powell.
Hey, no, Wilbon is he's persona non grata on this show right now.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did he call you out your name too, like Luka did?
No, absolutely not.
He would never do that.
No, definitely not. Michael Wilbon's a great dude. This is a bit.
Yeah.
No, he went on a whole thing on PTI yesterday about how putting exit velocity on the screen is ruining baseball for him.
Oh, I did.
And it's just like that's silly. And everything about the take was like an old man. I don't actually pay that much attention take.
Yeah.
And it's fine. He's a busy guy. I'm not expecting. It was a bad take. Bad take from the homie.
I love Mike, but he's definitely getting to the yelling at the cloud stage of his career.
It's fine. That's fine. He's been around. He's an OG. I did not like the take.
He's the one. Like Mike and Tony set the standard for
sure. And I love that PTI started because they would argue in just the cubicles, and some producer was like, "This should be a show," and then it was a show.
Yeah, the greatest story Mike told me was when
sick drop.
Thank you. When he was still writing for the Post, and he was like, "Look," he was telling ESPN, "I'm not quitting my writing job unless you make me an offer I can't refuse." He said they promptly made him an offer he can't refuse, so he quit his job at the Post. He said when they put PTI together, they were hoping it would earn like half a share in the middle of the afternoon, and it wound up being a 2.1.
Man,
like right out the gate. And
sounds
so
like our show.
In ratings wise, it's way bigger than a 2.1. But that 0.5, well, never mind. They're mad enough at me already. Yeah, that's set them in the position where now 20 some odd years later, they're still rolling.
It's a staple in setting standards.
Yeah.
What do you guys got coming up?
Well, we're calling names out. That's for sure. We're going to go over this whole ballot. There's quite a bit to talk about, though. The new Sac State head coach is going to join us. I'm refraining from saying his name because I have to see it phonetically spelled in front of me. And Matt George, the birthday boy, will be with us in the 3 o'clock.
I love that. Nice. All right, very good. D-Lo and KC coming up next. We'll see you there.
Bring gas.
Later, y'all. Appreciate you.
See you guys.